128 civics questions for the U.S. citizenship test. Random order, plus full answers. The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government? Executive branch. The colonists came to America for many reasons. Name one. Freedom. Who elects U.S. senators? Citizens from their state. Who appoints federal judges? The President. What did the Civil Rights Movement do? Fought to end racial discrimination. Many documents influenced the U.S. Constitution. Name one. Federalist Papers. Who can vote in federal elections, run for federal office, and serve on a jury in the United States? Citizens. Why did the United States enter World War I? To support the Allied powers. George Washington is famous for many things. Name one. Father of our country. Martin Luther King is famous for many things. Name one. Fought for civil rights. The executive branch has many parts. Name one. President. Why is the Declaration of Independence important? It says all people are created equal. Name one reason why the Americans declared independence from Britain. High taxes. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What was the Great Depression? Longest economic recession in modern history. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. The words life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are in what founding document? Declaration of Independence. Name one power that is only for the states. Give a driver's license. There are 4 amendments to the U.S. Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Any citizen can vote. Name one thing the U.S. Constitution does. Forms the government. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Why does each state have 2 senators? Equal representation for small states. What are 2 examples of civic participation in the United States? Vote, run for office. What is the supreme law of the land? U.S. Constitution. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is Veterans Day? A holiday to honor people in the U.S. military. The President of the United States is elected for how many years? 4 years. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. The nation's first motto was a pluribus unum. What does that mean? Out of many, one. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. During the Cold War, what was one main concern of the United States? Communism. The President of the United States can only serve 2 terms. Why? Because of the 22nd Amendment. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? 435. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. What is the purpose of the 10th Amendment? Powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people. How many senators does each state have? 2. What is Independence Day? The country's birthday. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Name one U.S. military conflict after the September 11, 2001 attacks. War in Iraq. Name one power that is only for the federal government. Print paper money. Who is Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military? The President. James Madison is famous for many things. Name one. Father of the Constitution. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Name three national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Memorial Day, Labor Day. Why is it important to pay federal taxes? Required by law. What is one part of the judicial branch? Supreme Court. Name the three branches of government. Congress, President, and the courts. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What does the Bill of Rights protect? The basic rights of Americans. When did all women get the right to vote? After World War I. Who vetoes bills? The President. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Name two promises that new citizens make in the Oath of Allegiance. Obey the laws of the United States. Be loyal to the United States. Name two important ideas from the Declaration of Independence in the U.S. Constitution. Equality, liberty. Benjamin Franklin is famous for many things. Name one. U.S. diplomat. How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives? 2 years. When did the Great Depression start? The Great Crash, 1929. Why did the United States enter the Korean War? To stop the spread of communism. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the Constitution. Name one of the writers. John Jay. Who elects the members of the House of Representatives? Citizens from their district. Which part of the federal government writes laws? U.S. Congress. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? Citizens of their state. How long is a term for a U.S. Senator? 6 years. How are changes made to the Constitution? Amendments. Name one power of the President. Vetoes bills. What is the capital of your state? Answers will vary. To find the capital of your states, please visit. Name one leader of the women's rights movement in the 1800s. Susan B. Anthony. What is the highest court in the United States? Supreme Court. What founding document was written in 1787? U.S. Constitution. How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? 5. What group of people was taken and sold as slaves? Africans. How many amendments does the U.S. Constitution have? 27. Why do U.S. representatives serve shorter terms than U.S. senators? To more closely follow public opinion. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? Senate and House of Representatives. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is Memorial Day? A holiday to honor soldiers who died in military service. What is the form of government of the United States? Republic. What founding document said the American colonies were free from Britain? Declaration of Independence. Why is the Electoral College important? It decides who is elected president. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? Louisiana. When did all men get the right to vote? After the Civil War. Why did the United States enter the Persian Gulf War? To force the Iraqi military from Kuwait. Dwight Eisenhower is famous for many things. Name one. General during World War II. What war did the Americans fight to win independence from Britain? American Revolution. Who is the governor of your state now? Answers will vary. To find the governor of your state, please visit Abraham Lincoln is famous for many things. Name one. Freed the slaves. What U.S. war ended slavery? The Civil War. Who does a member of the House of Representatives represent? Citizens in their district. Why did the United States enter the Vietnam War? To stop the spread of communism. Name one example of an American innovation. Landing on the moon. Who was the United States' main rival during the Cold War? Russia. Name one power of the U.S. Congress. Writes laws. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Labor, Secretary of State. Amendment says all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are U.S. citizens. 14th Amendment. Why were the Federalist Papers important? They supported passing the U.S. Constitution. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. There are 3 branches of government. Why? Checks and balances. What is the economic system of the United States? Capitalism. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Answers will vary. To find your state's U.S. senators, please visit. What is one way Americans can serve their country? Vote. The American Revolution had many important events. Name one. Declaration of Independence. The Civil War had many important events. Name one. Lincoln was assassinated. Why did the United States enter World War II? To support the Allied powers. How many seats are on the Supreme Court? 9. Name your U.S. representative. Answers will vary. To find your state's U.S. representative, please visit. Supreme Court justices serve for life. Why? To be independent of politics. How can people become United States citizens? Naturalize. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. The U.S. Constitution starts with the words, "We the people." What does "we the people" mean? Self-government. What are 3 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of religion. How long do Supreme Court justices serve? For life. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Some states have more representatives than other states. Why? Because they have more people. Alexander Hamilton is famous for many things. Name one. One of the writers of the Federalist Papers. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Thomas Jefferson is famous for many things. Name one. Writer of the Declaration of Independence. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. It is important for all men age 18 through 25 to register for the Selective Service. Name one reason why. Required by law. There were 13 original states. Name 5. New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey, North Carolina, South Carolina. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give us a like. Subscribe to our channel for more U.S. Citizenship Interview videos.